Hands down, I'm going to tell you the number one thing that I hear from my clients. I'm a relationship coach and I specialize in abusive and toxic relationships. They're not all bad. Sometimes they're really nice. Of course they're nice sometimes. Intermittent reinforcement is an abuse tactic. It is designed to create uncertainty and anxiety. You literally never know when you're going to receive their approval or disapproval. You spend the entire relationship off balance. Abusive relationships, they typically start with love bombing. They're giving you all the love and validation that you could ever want. You're really feeling that soulmate connection. And then, one day, they sprinkle in a little bit of gaslighting, just a little bit of manipulation, just a little bit of control. And that gets progressively worse. The abuser will create an attachment early in the relationship, and now you trust them, you depend on them. They take it away, and you're confused. Sometimes they treat you really well, and sometimes they treat you horribly. If they treated you badly all the time, you would leave. You would. This is what you need to realize. The good exists to facilitate the bad. The good is a weapon. It's a tool. They are nice to you so that you tolerate the bad. When they're nice to you, you forget the abuse, even briefly. When they apologize, you forgive them. The abuser positions themselves as both the knife and the Band-Aid. They'll hurt you deeply, but then they'll comfort you. This is the abuse cycle. This is what creates the trauma bond. This is why victims stay. In my work as a coach, I teach people how to break these bonds, how to escape these traumatic partnerships. Victims of abuse often have this deep attachment to their abuser despite the abuse, despite the mistreatment. Not to mention the fact that an abuser will convince their victim that they're actually to blame for the mistreatment, or that there's no mistreatment at all. Because of gaslighting and other manipulation tactics, victims are very easily convinced that they're the problem. They don't know what's real anymore. So if you want to escape this relationship, if you want to stop going back to this relationship, let's get in touch. Stronger.